Hi, we're the Debate Society.
We created the Light Years.
I'm Oliver Butler.
I'm Paul Thureen.
And this is Hannah Bos.
She just had a baby. So she's a music stand.
Hannah and Paul are writers, and I'm a director. But the three of us spend a really long time creating the world of the play. The play takes place at the 1893 and 1933 World's Fairs in Chicago.
Hannah grew up in her mom's antique shop in Chicago, and she grew up seeing antiques from the Chicago World's Fair, so that's something that she was always telling us, those stories. And then Oliver would always tell us stories about Steele Mackay.
My father generally talked about Steele Mackay as this great sort of forgotten success, and he was. He invented folding theater seats, he invented the playbill, and then we learned that he had designed and attempted to build this biggest theater of the time, the Spectatorium, at the 1893 World's Fair, which halfway through the fair failed. And then you have the 1933 story, because the whole play takes place largely in the same house just outside the two fairgrounds. So between the two fairs and between the two sort of images of hope, it's really a play about workers and the people who practically make the things that the dreamers dream.
You know, a lot of this is about sort of the human cost of progress, but it's also about sort of the small, quiet moments that are the memories that make up a life.
As with every piece of art I have thought about or touched since the election, the play has become totally new. Now it feels like all of the things that the people, the characters in the play have just become sort of more meaningful to me. And I'm really interested to see sort of what people see in this.
You know, this play is about two World's Fairs, but it's also about theater. And I think there's a connection there that I see more now than I did before. That this idea of coming together to look to the future, to sort of figure out what's next and where the hope is, and that's in progress. I think that happens on the internet, but that doesn't happen in person so much anymore. But it happens in the theater, and the idea of people coming together to see this story in a theater means more. That experience means more to me now.